Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of MAW Match Stream Wrestling, where today I have a brand new review, and is on the WWE Mattel Creations exclusive Ultimate Edition 2-pack Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes from the Night 2 of WrestleMania 40. Let me just say the box art for this outer box looks super cool. I absolutely love this. This box looks really cool. Love it a lot. You got Ultimate Edition down here, Mattel Creations right here. Got a nice artisan edition of Cody and Brandi here. Really nice. You got more like an artist edition of them two right there. You got the American Nightmare logo up there. Back of the box looking really fire. Then you got the American Nightmare Cody and Brandi Rhodes looking really cool right there. Love that a lot. And yeah, so that's it for the outer shell. So let's crack it open and let's see what they look like. Alright guys, and here is the Ultimate Edition 2-pack packaging. This looks so cool. And before you guys say it, yes, I know there's an interchangeable hand missing. It is floating around in the box. I don't know if you guys can hear it or see it down there, but it's floating around down there. But yeah, this box is really cool. I actually really like it. You got both figures in there looking really good. Yeah, so really cool. You got Ultimate Edition right there. You got a picture of Cody and Brandi right there. Looking very nice. You got the back of the box shot right there looking really good. You got a product shot of both of them right there. Cody and Brandi down there. And if you guys like to pause to read the bar, you can pause it. Now, you got some more information, stuff like that. Cody and Brandi Rhodes right there, Ultimate Edition, more logos and stuff up there. Yeah, so that's going to do it for the packaging finally. A lot of packaging to go over in this 2-pack, but yeah, let's crack Cody and Brandi out of their packaging. Alright guys, and here's Cody and Brandi Rhodes out of their packaging, looking absolutely incredible. I mean, I kind of figured that these two figures were going to look incredible out of the packaging, and I am not disappointed whatsoever. Cody Rhodes looks like $1,000,000, and so does Brandi Rhodes. These two figures, they look good. I hope they pose as good as they look. And yeah, so how we're going to do this is I'm going to go into all of their accessories together. I'm just going to review all their accessories together because, you know, they're a couple. It's a box set. I'm just going to go over all the accessories together, and then after that, we'll take a look at Brandi Rhodes, and then we will take a look at Cody Rhodes, and then we'll get into the outro and stuff like that. So guys, let's dive into the Rhodes' accessories. Alright guys, here is every single piece of accessories that these two figures come with. I'm just going to kind of start with the interchangeable hands. So for Cody Rhodes, he does come with the fisted hands, one of them without hand tape, the other one with hand tape, and he also comes with the throne sitting hands, or the clasping hands, or the pump up the crowd hands, the whoa hands, stuff like that, you know. Really good, one with hand tape, one without. And for out of the packaging on the figure, he does come with the mic holding hands, one of them with hand tape, one without. And I guess since we got them here are the jacket arms. They are pinned joints, which is nice. This is something that they've always done with their Ultimate Editions. They've made the joints pinned. But you can see all the gold detail and the blue in there, the white. Looks really good. Both arms look really good. Like that a lot. And then let's get into the other arms. These are just the plain unjacket arms. They do look good. Like them a lot. We have the crown mask, which looks really good. We'll see how this looks like on the figure at the end of the video. Really cool. You got the nice gold detail in there. Gold and silver. Looks really nice. And then diving into the coat, this thing is awesome. You can see there's blue, there's red, white, blue, and gold. Looks really cool. You got these like shoulder pieces with the eagles. Really cool. You got the detailing all around the back of the coat and stuff like that. Then you got this cape piece, which is awesome. This is just gold and white. Really cool. Love this. I see why people call this, you know, Homelander. It looks like it's inspired by him, or Captain America. This looks really cool. Love that coat a lot. And also, Cody Rhodes does come with the weight belt. I'm not fighting with the weight belt to get it back on, so there's a look at the weight belt. For Brandi Rhodes' accessories, she comes with mic holding hands out of the packaging on the figure. They look nice. And then out of the packaging, she also comes with the, like, hand shaking hands, high five hands, stuff like that. Looks really, really nice. For head sculpts, she does come with this head sculpt out of the packaging on the figure. Looks very nice. I love the blue, or not the blue, but the purple tints, stuff like that. I don't know why on camera they look blue, but in person they are purple. This is a nice head sculpt. It looks just like Brandi, so I like it a lot. Then you got the first of the 2 new kissy faces. These are cool. Very unique by Mattel to do this, release these. So these will be interesting to pose with the figures and stuff like that. But there's Brandi's, there's Cody's. And then also Cody comes with this head sculpt out of the packaging on the figure. Nice, straightforward Cody Rhodes head sculpt. This cloth goods jacket is incredible. It's nice and sparkly. You can see the blue and silver sparkles in there. Really nice. I absolutely love this. This is awesome. But yeah, that is it for all of their accessories. Some pretty cool accessories. I do like the accessories. So now that we've dived into the accessories, let's dive into Brandi Rhodes herself. Alright guys, and diving into the figures themselves, starting out with Brandi Rhodes, this figure looks awesome. I absolutely love it. It looks just like Brandi Rhodes from that night at WrestleMania. It looks really nice. Starting at the top of the head, this is a really good head sculpt. It looks just like Brandi Rhodes. Absolutely love it. I love the ponytail. The purple highlights in the hair are really, really awesome. Really cool. Getting down into this gear is awesome. It's a white singlet with the silver like polka dots on it, which are really, really nice. And then she's got the American Nightmare logo right there on the stomach. Looks really cool. Got the diaphragm movement to where you can see the logo there. Looks very, very nice going around the back of the figure. It also looks really, really good. For articulation, she does have the arms can do the full 360. They can move up and down. No butterfly joints, which is a little unfortunate. You know, this is an Ultimate Edition 2-pack, so you would have thought maybe she would have gotten all the Ultimate Edition. Articulation, maybe she's got drop-down hips. I'm not 100% sure, but the arms can move up and down. She does have the bicep articulation and the double-jointed pinless arms. Really, really good. Like I said, diaphragm movement. She does have the waist swivel. She can do the splits very good. And let's see. No drop-down hips. All right, well, at least the legs can move very nicely. They can move up and down. That's always good. Side to side, up and down, upper bicep articulation, double-jointed pinless knees. The upper boot rotation, the ankle rocker, and the pivot. Hey, she does have toe pivot on the high heels, which are very nice. So there's a part of an Ultimate Edition figure that she does have. But honestly, for, you know, this is kind of what the Ultimate Editions for the female figures used to be, at least. There was no butterfly joints, no drop-down hips, just the toe pivot and stuff like that. And honestly, I kind of think if you thought of this maybe as like a throwback Ultimate, like, you know, they gave all the details to Cody and stuff like that, and they just made her kind of like, you know, the Becky Lynch or the Charlotte Flair or the Ronda Rousey figures and stuff like that. This figure feels incredible. This feels like a really, really good figure, and it is a really good figure. You know, this is probably one of the best. I'm going to compare it to an Elite figure. One of the best feeling Elite figures they've ever made. Really good figure. Love the Brandi Rhodes. Let's dive into Cody Rhodes himself. Alright guys, diving into Cody Rhodes himself, starting at the top of the head. Looks just like Cody Rhodes, you know, nothing to complain about. The blonde hair does look good. There's like some paint chipping up here on top of the head, which is unfortunate. Going down to the tattoo, like I said, they finally fixed it. They moved it down a little bit off the freaking ear because it was way too tall up there on the ear. No reason for that to be up there, but the tattoo does look great. You got the dream tattoo right there. The chest hair looks good. Cody does have the butterfly joints, which is really good. Arms can do the full 360. They can move up and down. He does have the bicep articulation, the double-jointed pinless arms, which are very, very nice. He does have the diaphragm movement, which, you know, this torso is really good for Cody, so I do like torso. There's what the back of the figure looks like. Back of the figure looks pretty good. Nothing to complain about there. He does have a waist swivel. He does have drop-down hips, which allow him to kick forward, which is very, very nice. He does have the upper thigh cut. Double-jointed pinless knees. He does have the knee pads in there with the blue and gold stars. He's got the Nightmare logos on the boots. Over here, I think this is supposed to be Kingdom, and then you have Liberty over here. Very nice. You got the boot. The Nightmare logo on the boots. He does have the upper thigh cut. or not the upper thigh cut. He does have an upper thigh cut, but an upper boot rotation, the ankle rocker, and the pivot. He also does have toe pivot. I do like the attire. It is really nice. You got the red, white, and blue attire. Looks very nice. Like it a lot. And yeah, so that is going to wrap things up for Cody Rhodes himself. Really good figure. I love how this figure looks and everything like that. And, you know, both Cody and Brandi look really, really good. So let's throw some accessories on both of them and let's get into the outro. All right, guys, and here's what they both look like with all of their accessories on. The Cody Rhodes definitely looks absolutely incredible. I love how the figure looks and everything like that. So it looks really, really good. So I do like that a lot. And there's a look if you guys wanted to see if you could recreate that pose. That's the best I could do. Don't ask me why Cody is really leaning forward. I probably could have done a bit better, but you know, I'm just trying to figure this out, you know. But yeah. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap things up for the figures themselves. I do actually really like it. This is a really good double pack. And for the Mattel Creations team to come up with this, I think this was a really, really good double pack, and I'm really excited to review this, really excited to get it, and yeah, so that is going to wrap things up for the review today. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, please consider leaving a like and commenting down below. And since you guys are down there, why don't you crossroads that subscribe button with turning on that ding-a-ling bell so that you guys never miss an upload here on the channel. Go follow my Instagram. If you guys are interested in this 2-pack, kind of looks like Cody's leaning even farther, but anyway, if you guys are interested in this 2-pack, it was Mattel Creations exclusive. It has since sold out, so the only way to grab this would be to pay way too much on the aftermarket. I believe if you want one of these 2-packs sealed, unopened, I think it's going to run you like $200. I think that's how much this double pack has went up in the aftermarket price. Which, honestly, that just happens. I mean, I think even loose, these figures fetch a pretty penny, so if you see a good deal, snag them, but if they're still that $200 mark, I wouldn't, but if you can land on them for a great deal, I'd say snag them, because this is probably one of, if not the best Cody Rhodes action figure out there for WWE, and this is a great way to get Brandi Rhodes. Obviously, Brandi Rhodes now only has 2 figures across the 2 companies. She has her AEW Unrivaled Series 1 figure, which that figure's pretty good. That figure also fetches a pretty penny as well. And she has this figure as well. So Brandi Rhodes has 2 figures finally. And yeah, so I'm going to get out of here. I'll see you guys in the very next review. Have a great day, night, wherever in the world, and peace!